Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over some Need for Speed Unbound tips and tricks I wish I knew when I started the game. So the first one is quite an obvious one, is make sure to check your events before you go out each day so you can plan your route, and going hand in hand with this is always finish your day with a drift event. I think that really helps, and also drift or takeover, because the cops don't spawn in that one, so you can't really end up in a cop chase, and it's a lot easier to get away back to your safe house with no cops and get your full reward. So that's what I would do. Another tip is that you can also enter safe houses and meetups whilst just being on the cooldown, like the blue bar of the cops, so you can enter them, and that's a neat, nice, easy way to lose them by going into a meetup. And if you don't want to do any of the races, just leave, but that's how you can do that as well. So you see on the screen the escaping bar, that's you can go onto them right now. This tip is about when you're doing the test deliveries or the Rydell deliveries. What you want to do is go to a gas station so you can get that full pristine once you've lost the cops, and you can get full reward for whatever test delivery you're doing. And that's a pretty good trick, because otherwise you'll be losing like 2-3k on some events, and even 10-15 on some other ones for the higher end cars. So yeah, that's really good. When you're driving past a cop, don't slow down or don't go and hide, just go straight past it. If you're on a lower heat level, then they will definitely not see you. Even if they do see you, then you have a good couple of seconds lead to get away like I do on screen. You can escape heavies and everything like with this method. And this also clip shows my next point. Whenever you have a helicopter on you, try find some cover, so the city, the little underground bit's really good to get cover in. Also you can break some ankles in there on the cops, because otherwise the helis will see you really easily. Another thing you can do quite easily before going to an event to give you a nice easy advantage is tune your car before you go in. So if it's a drift event, tune it to drift and turn up your high steering sensitivity and turn up your downforce, but no, turn down your downforce. But if it's a grip event, then obviously turn up your downforce and turn up your grip tuning. That's really good. If you have an LSD, you can really make a big difference with this feature. And also, if your car is just on the class barrier, then you can also make a big difference by just tuning your downforce. So you could have a pretty much, I don't know, A+ class car in A. We all know getting a perfect launch is hard, but make sure there is two ways of doing a launch. You can either hold all the way to the rev limiter and then let it drop back to get the perfect start, or you can hold it in the rev limiter, which I would recommend for controller players or wheel players, but not keyboard players, because that's pretty much impossible. So you go for the first method if you're a keyboard player. When racing, make sure to drive on the oncoming side of the road and try and stay in the slipstream or draft of the car in front of you. If there's no car in front of you, just stay on the oncoming side and try and dodge cars as close as you can, because then you'll build up your yellow boost. When drifting around corners, don't do a full angle drift as you see here. Just do a little tap drifts, light drifts, and these will get you more boost points than doing grip turn or doing a full long like proper angle drift, because that's just not efficient in this game. And yeah, also try spin out your opponents if you have a chance, because that does really help. And yeah, taking out cops in a race or whenever will give you a full boost bar. As you can see, I slammed him into a barrier and I'll get full yellow boost, which is really useful. Same thing happens when you take out a racer, so make sure to try and do that, but cops are a lot easier, and I'd go for the patrol units because they're quite easy to take down, quite weak. Remember, don't boost in the air because you'll not gain any speed. Just wait for you to land and then slap that boost on, because you'll gain at least 10 miles an hour more speed, because in the air it just holds your speed at a constant speed, but on the road you'll get more speed, so make sure to do that. So that's pretty much all I've got for you today. Thank you all for watching. I hope I helped you have some help, and yeah, come back soon for some more Need for Speed Unbound content.